Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hot Dice Nerds. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
We've got Tiff, we've got EB, and we've got Sarge. And if you're watching the stream, we've got some character names here. Tiff, you want to switch your thing over to your character name?
My bad.
We're let's get real big.
I'm just glad you changed it because I'm not going to remember your name.
Yeah, it's only because it helps. Like, so I can remember what to call you. Otherwise, I'll call you your current character name that you have from a different campaign. How do I pronounce this? Histra? Histra. Okay.
Are you
and
like
I've got Lord Phineas von Fitzwater, but I'm gonna guess I can get away with calling you Phineas.
Yeah, Phineas is fine. Or my lord.
My lord will probably not be what I'll be using. Parvulus?
Parvulus.
Parvulus.
Parvulus the Wise.
Ooh.
It's ironic.
It sounds like something a doctor would say. Parvulus. It'd be like, oh, it's just because of the way he sat on it and because it hit him so hard, like it just absolutely his Parvulus, it's gone.
Parvulus damn near killed him.
He did a split in a dance competition and ripped his Parvulus.
Yeah, so I'm real big. I'm a bugbear and I'm not that bright. So the name Parvulus the Wise is ironic.
Put up some character sheets here so that everyone.
Are you wise for a bugbear?
No, it's
okay.
It was you guys making fun of me. That's how I got this name.
So Parvulus the Wise, I've got his character sheet up here for everyone to see. Guys, he's a strong boy. +3 on the strength. He's fighting with a hand axe and some longbows. He's a ranger. He's got some spells as well. What have you got here? Ensnaring Strike, Speak with Animals, Zephyr Strike, and then you've got Pass Without Trace and Lightning Arrow, and Water Breathing. Always useful.
Pass Without Trace is just when he uses the bathroom, you can't smell him afterwards.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then I'm guessing you're wearing some kind of armor because I see a disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, I've got some scale mail on.
Yeah, clunker.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got going on here? I guess you've got an advantage to avoid or end the charm condition and advantage against plants that are magically created or manipulated to impede movement. Yeah.
That would have been really handy in our other campaign.
So you've got advantage on fake plants?
Yeah.
You do super well in an IKEA.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you won't get lost.
And then we got Lord Phineas von Fitzwater. And, Lord Phineas, you've got Constitution, Wisdom, Charisma. You've kind of leveled those out. You've really, really dumped out that intelligence stat with a -1 on intelligence. Just really let that one fly, huh?
I'm a bird. I'm a bird creature.
Speaking of flying, you walk slower than everyone else, but you fly at 50 foot. So that's quite impressive. You are a sorcerer. So you are walking around with a bunch of spells, aren't you? Acid Splash, Bonfires, Firebolts, Frostbite, Moulding Earth, Burning Hands, Ice Knife, Magic Missile. You've got one that's called, this sounds like a hot sauce, Agonazer's Scorcher.
Ooh.
It does.
You got Detect Thoughts, you got Scorching Ray, Dispel Magic, Fireball, Melf's Minute Meteors, Melf's Minute Meteors, and then Polymorph, and Immolation. Jesus. No, nobody look at the sorcerer funny.
Phineas has a bit of a problem with fire.
Can see that, yeah.
That'll come out later.
And you've got Font of Magic, so you can restore some of your own spell slots as well. That's nice.
Oh, that's fucking kick-ass.
And then
I got some cool tricks.
Yeah. All right. Then let's go over and look
to
at...
make up for the fact that I'm a bird.
Histra. Histra is a blood hunter, which is not from the core D&D, but is instead from Matt Mercer's D&D thing that he does, which I don't watch, that everyone says I should. So your whole thing is that like you hurt yourself a little to hurt others a lot, right? Blood maledict. You can invoke a blood curse a number of times for a short rest, and before it affects the target, you can choose to amplify the curse. You take extra damage. Creatures that don't have blood in their bodies are immune to it. Blah blah blah. So yeah, you can kind of fuck people up with some of your blood magic.
Yeah,
Nice.
Which I'm really looking forward to learning about in game.
Yeah, I don't know how it works either. I guess we'll find out. All right. So let me tell you about. Well, first of all, we're doing something a little different in this game. We're playing a one-shot, so everyone's got characters that they've like just made a name for, and they've created the stats for them, and that's pretty much where we got up to. The backstory for the characters and who they are as people isn't yet defined. And rather than define it yourselves, instead, your other party members are going to help you define it by telling tales. So when your party member tells a tale of your previous great successes, then you might find yourself get a bit of a boon, depending on how entertaining the story is. They tell a story of some embarrassing stories from your past that is a little bit hurtful to hear, or reminds you of some kind of scar or something that you dragged with. That's a good opportunity to like heal you up and get some spell slots back or something, depending on how good the story is there. So you get opportunities to like tell those when it seems convenient. You all used to be absolute top tier, everyone knew you, A-game adventurers. You're all middle-aged now. Spend a lot more time drinking and talking about your past than you do doing any adventures of your own. Maybe one of you.
This description hits really close to home.
Are you talking about us or the characters?
Yes. At the moment, yes, because we don't have any real character background to them. You live in Irongate, the free city. It's a free city because adventurers like you have fought long and hard to keep it free. There's a world of danger out there, but people are safe inside the free city, and it's thanks to people like you and the generations below you and the generations before you that have fought to do this, and you're very much kind of resting back on your laurels. It's a week where you guys do a traditional thing where you skip the hero festivals that they have out of town. A lot of the heroes, they've all gone out of town. You guys don't go down for all of that because you know that when the bars are empty, you can get all your drinking in. So you're sat around having a couple of beers. I suppose anyone wants to tell a tale about any of their friends at the table?
Right off the bat, I'm shy.
You don't have to right off the bat. We can jump right to it if you want.
This mead reminds me of the time we fought those goblins in the dungeons. You remember that, Histra?
Kind of. I think I was drunk.
Yes, you were. You found a potion that you thought was some very strong Nord mead. And I recall you drank it and then immediately shat upon yourself.
Your accent just changed. I hate your story. It's not true.
It's not true. Not true. There we go. That's our first example of how dare you. That's not true. That's not true. That's a drunken tale. It's not true.
The more I think about it,
Phineas,
the more I realize
you're misremembering.
that was me.
That was you.
That was you.
It is hard to get that out of feathers.
Yeah, I bet. Like just mess your whole cloaca up.
You know what the white stuff is in bird poop? That's bird poop too.
Highly flammable, though.
I seem to remember you didn't wash your little bird pants for about 6 months after that.
It added to my musk.
Yes, but you became deeply disrespected.
A goblin bartender comes over and starts screwing out beers onto your table. It's like, 3 more for you. What were you saying about goblins?
We were just talking about the time I pooped my pants.
Oh, I'll leave you to it then.
See that you do.
Did you feel that? Can you guys all roll a perception check for me, please?
Oh, no. I'm ready. Okay.
How's the number 6 do?
Yeah.
How about a 10?
How about a natural 3?
Interesting.
You're drunk.
3 more beers. Across you guys. You sit back to enjoy a couple more brews. If anyone's got another story, you can tell one. Otherwise, I can have something else happen if you prefer.
There was. You guys remember the time we tried to slay that dragon, and Phineas got eaten, and we had to cut him out of the dragon's throat.
You know, I was very disappointed to be relieved from that dragon. Yeah. I found so many friends inside his belly. We almost started an a cappella group.
But we didn't rescue any of those other guys. There were other guys in there?
Fuck them.
How did that affect you mentally, Phineas? I'm assuming that you're no longer, whether that's sensible or not, particularly scared of dragons.
I mean, I was not scared of dragons when it ate me, and frankly, I would embrace the experience again.
Right, so more willing to embrace being eaten by a dragon.
Please become brave.
Sorry.
As you guys finish your beers again, roll me another perception check.
Just see if you're better this time.
I got an 8.
12?
I got the number 20.
The number 20 is an excellent number.
Natural 20?
No, 19 plus 1.
Oh.
One of the best numbers you can get is a 20. As you look at everyone else's beers, you see them shaking, and you think like, "Oh, that ain't right." You head on up to the like up the stairs and get up into like the kind of bell tower of this converted church that's now a bar, and you peer out into the distance and see that the city is being attacked from all 4 directions. You guys in the very center of the city barely noticed it, but like you felt the vibrations as you looked out and saw to the north, to the south, to the east, and to the west, the city under attack. There's give me 1 second to look at something.
Why what? What do we see?
Why what?
Is Parvulus under the table again?
It's so far away, it's hard to see.
I can fit in small spaces.
No, you can't. You're a bugbear.
No, I can. It's magic.
Okay. Yeah, we can see you.
No, I have, it's a racial trait or a ranger trait. I don't fucking know. Something.
Shh. Sarah, remember the time that we went to that magician and he bought the magic beans? Yeah. He thinks they still work. Just.
Okay.
Yes, Parvulus. You are magic.
Thank you.
As you
You're welcome.
As you look across the city to the north, you can see great crashing waves and like bells being rung as people are like rushing towards the ships. To the south, you see like winds crashing against the entrance to the cities. To the east, you see fires burning, and to the west, you hear the destruction of buildings being collapsed around you, around them. Which you like? Well, first of all, I guess you need to come downstairs and tell people.
Who saw it?
I did.
You're
Hardly,
hiding.
we were still drinking. He was
No,
trying
I
to
went
hide.
to-
Under a table.
I went upstairs. I
No, you
told you
didn't.
I was sneaky.
Okay.
Parvulus, where have you gone off to?
Our beers were shaking, so I went upstairs to see what was shaking them, and the city is under attack.
By what?
The bartender's like, the city's under attack. My God, this is terrible. All the heroes are out of town for the hero festival.
Wait,
almost all the heroes.
We're here.
As you as you guys like stand up and there's kind of like a squelch of leather and stretching, you're like, we're here.
As soon as I stand up, my pants fall off. Sorry about that.
The city's being attacked in 4 directions. Which direction are you guys heading?
What did you
fire.
say?
I'm going to finish my drink.
Probably the most urgent.
I'll be right there.
Okay, fire's probably the most urgent. Okay, what else did you see? You saw fire. What did you see?
I saw buildings fall down. I saw fire. I saw I forgot the other 2 directions.
Sounds like we got a standard. We got a standard invasion here.
Yeah, like earth, fire, wind, and water.
Okay, being attacked by the elements.
Yeah. So what if we went to the water and brought it to the fire?
I like the cut of your jib. Let's do it.
Okay.
I think I can pick up water. I'm pretty sure I've got spells for this.
Look, I make a cup with my hands.
Let me just get my spell book. All the dust off.
All right, so we're heading north up to the docks, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
You guys head up. All the boats are already out to sea. You can see they're all fighting something, but you can't make out what. An old sea captain that you knew from your battling past spots one of you. Hystra, I haven't seen ye in a long while.
Hi.
Do you still do that? Do you still do that thing where you put your arms out when you land?
I don't do that so much because it's intimidating and very cool.
Are you confusing the 2 of us? Because I have to do that periodically.
No, I do it and it's very cool.
You have wings?
So now you do it.
He's cranking like a giant catapult thing, and he's like, "Quickly, I'll get you to the ships." As he like helps you up into the catapult.
Are the ships? Are they attacking? Is this where we go beat them up?
I don't think
he points out to sea. There's boats fighting something with waves crashing, but you can't make out what. He says, there's not much time.
Okay.
This could be the Mead talking, but I think this is a great idea.
Yeah, let's get catapulted at the boats.
All of you fly, fly as you fly towards a boat. One of you can already fly, so you're fine.
I
was just happy to have the extra oomph in my middle age.
How would you all land on a boat?
I would have my hammer and my hand axe out, and I would come in for a really graceful rolling landing, and I would catch my foot on the side and just tumble into the crowd.
I am
Sounds about right.
I am packed into a perfect ball, and I'm just rolling. It's beautiful. It's mesmerizing.
I love it. As you all land onto a ship and you look around you, everyone on the ship is dead. The ship seems to have a hole in it, and you're being attacked.
I didn't get to describe my flight.
Please go ahead. Describe your flight.
I would do you ever see like a hawk coming straight down in for the kill? This is going to be nothing like that. My wings are spread, and I'm kind of wobbling because I don't really fly this. I'm more like a turkey, I can fly, but it's not a good thing. And then I land.
People in their 40s that don't run can run.
Exactly.
Don't get me wrong. I can run if I have to, but exactly. I'm not gonna.
So as I'm coming in for the landing, I sort of skip and then come to like a very graceful stop where one wing goes in front, the other behind.
Oh my.
And then I cast a little prestidigitation. And it's just some little sparks.
Very nice.
Like and some smoke.
As you notice a small audience of corpses unable to appreciate it, you still put the effort in, and that's what counts.
Huzzah! I have arrived.
I'm about to share a screen for you crazy kids. So you can,
all of you are dead. This is a problem.
Where are you sharing?
Why is James our enemy?
Here we go. It's coming.
Oh, on here. Okay.
Yeah.
James here?
No, there was like the icon. Look.
Oh my god, you're being attacked by Twitter user @Klugans and his cat Thad.
Oh no. Not James.
Oh my god. You could have seen this coming.
Not me.
I mean, come on. Will you stop being so predictable? Like, this is just...
I don't want to fight that.
An appropriate tweet has gone out to let him know he's featuring. So yeah, James, made of water, and his cat. Let me just zoom in here so you can. His cat.
That's not even bad.
But it's a swimming cat.
It's a swimming
so
cat.
Cute.
It's
I'm
a
not
cute little
fighting
swimming
that.
cat.
It's a swimming little cat. It's a kitty cat who swims.
Yeah.
He's a kitty.
Well, given that...
Just as the fight was starting, we lost audio. So, as nobody wants to watch a blank screen share, we've cut that section out.
What have you done?
Okay. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, you're back. I think at some point I must have muted the desktop audio and not realised.
Here's the important thing: is that I have been saying the funniest stuff this whole time. Everybody else has been laughing a lot at my jokes and stories, and
same.
There is that one story that everyone missed about me that's to my advantage.
I can tell it again.
Don't repeat it!
They're all still canon.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Greggy Woods again. Can you hear me now, motherfucker?
Natural 20, 29. Oh my god.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, 11, and then plus I guess to roll my 6 die. 13.
That's it. James says, fuck this noise, and jumps into the sea.
It rides that whale.
Yeah, he immediately gets eaten by a shark.
Twitter user @Klugans and Thad. There we go.
A worthy opponent.
Thanks for popping by and telling us our audio is fucked.
Yeah, that's very useful. I'm not sure at what point. I'm hoping not from the very start. But let's assume that it was from the very start. Welcome to Hot Dice Nerds.
Hot Dice Nerds a million years.
Hot Dice Nerds. Here we go. If you're just joining us, we had a little warm up. We met our first monster. The three guys are they're adventurous, but they're middle-aged. They're a little soft on the inside and a little squidgy on the outside. They're the only adventurers in the free city of Iron Gate, and it's under attack. There's monsters coming from the south and the east and the west, and they're doing their best to defend the city as they can, as they recall their past, their histories, their wins, their losses, the embarrassing things about them. And each time they do it, it brings them boons and bonuses as they build their characters up as they go. Now we've finished that first one where we had a little warm up. Histra, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we know about your character so far? Any interesting physical features, for example?
What has been found out about my character through stories, nothing that I would say myself, was that I did very cool things. I killed an elephant who was racist,
racist
in
elephants.
a very brave and impressive way. And I have a hairy ass.
And, sorry, didn't catch that last bit. One more time.
Somebody said that my my beautiful ass is covered in silky hair.
Interesting.
No, I believe I said it looked like you were wearing fur underpants.
That's the same thing.
So,
It's beautiful flaxen hair.
It was velveteen.
Penis.
It was velveteen, yes.
like all
It's like a rabbit.
Like all Hot Dice Nerds games, they're consent-based, and if a character were to tell a story about another person, it would only be true if the other character were to consent to that being true about.
And why doesn't Phineas say his
let's
story?
move on. Let's talk about Lord Phineas. Lord Phineas,
I had an extremely hard time getting an erection with a bar maiden.
Yes, not to mention that time that you shit yourself. Are they related?
A couple of times I shit myself.
well,
I
it was-
have no shame because
It just
I'm a
happened
fucking
now,
bird.
too.
Yeah, there we go. A horny
Huzzah!
bird person can't stop shitting himself, can't get it up. Parvulus.
That tracks.
You're a
That's
bugbear.
actually very close to real life. Kind of scary. Just kidding.
Parvulus, you're a
I-
bugbear.
never
What's
shit
going on with you?
One time I fought my family, and I won honey for doing that because I gave them honey.
Because bugbears love honey.
Bugbears love honey. I love honey.
Bugbear loved the honey.
I think we're missing a critical piece in his story as well.
So a lot of people call it a porn addiction. I just happen to enjoy masturbating.
To what?
To
To
masturbating to what?
Okay, well, it's unicorn porn. It's uniporn. So there's a Pegasus from time to time. Maybe a centaur.
With emphasis on the peg.
I get it.
And
Okay, so the thing that I said wasn't canon?
because we
No.
He
I
said it wasn't
believe
cat. He said it
we
wasn't.
left
told the
out the
story
part about
again.
when your mother caught you.
Oh, yeah. It was mid-rope.
Welcome to Hot Dice Nerds. If you're wondering why all of our content is always flagged as adult when I put it on Spotify, now you know.
It's because of the bugbear cum.
Oh boy.
Interestingly enough, same consistency as honey.
How would you
So-
know?
I don't know if I am embarrassed enough to regain any hit points, but I don't have very many hit points.
Well, yeah, now's a great time if anyone wants to tell any embarrassing stories about other characters. That's all I.
How much more embarrassing could it get?
How much more
Yeah,
embarrassing could it get?
Marvelous.
I don't
Do
get
you
any hit
remember the
points from
time?
those stories.
Marvelous, do you remember
alright.
the time you got
you
extremely
can have 10 hit
drunk?
points for those stories.
Oh, good. 10. That
You
seems
got
right.
extremely drunk, I believe, and we left the bar to go find some street food. And then
Oh, yeah.
you picked up a dead rat and ate it because you thought you had dropped your kebab.
It was street food.
I admire your ingenuity, sir.
So, does this mean your character has a penchant for like eating food off the ground? And
Also,
They said we were getting street food, so I went to the street. I got food.
and you acquired the plague in doing so,
Well, I'm hardy,
but you spread it to the town.
and we moved.
Everyone died.
for that you can heal 20 hit points, but you now have plague.
Wait, I have it now, presently?
You currently
Always
got
have
plague.
it.
So you've always got plague.
Bugbears are much like marmots. They don't actually get the plague, but they can be a carrier.
Your plague will give you disadvantage on any Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Just a reminder, everyone, I am down 12 hit points if anyone would like to remind me of my many failings.
With all my healing, I'm still down 20, but sure. So there was this one time.
Oh no.
that you got a salmon helmet from Muhammad. Never mind. It's extremely dated reference. Okay.
It would really need to tie in to the events around you. It's very hard to say, this reminds me.
Yeah.
I mean, you were at sea.
Well,
This reminds me of the time that Jessica Alba was my girlfriend.
The city continues to burn around you. I
know.
To the east, to the south, to the west.
We should sail the boat that is sinking to the fire, and we should tell the story of the time that we went to that treasure island that you found on the map, and it turns out that was just where they were burying their shit.
We did find treasure. Guano was very valuable in some places.
I think that's specifically bad shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. Christ.
Do you think
you get caught shooting ropes?
Do you think that you guys could tell one more story so that I can top up my drink, and then I'll come back and talk about Hot Dice Nerds while anyone else does what they need to do before you head to the burning section side of town?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Kistra, do you remember the time that we were trying to fight off a horde of trolls? And one of them asked you to marry him, and you contemplated it for like 5 minutes before you killed him.
It was hot.
That was a tense 5 minutes.
He was a hot troll. What do you want?
He was a hot troll. He was.
He looked like Jason
I was thinking about swinging from the other side.
I would do it again. I would think about it for 5 minutes again. Think about it for 5 minutes all the time.
if you're being honest with us, in those 5 minutes, did you fuck him?
No.
No, we were standing there. We watched.
Oh,
you were there.
I thought she was sneaky. I don't know.
No, I'm not sneaky like you with your magic beans.
Okay, first of all,
I forgot about the magic beans.
My beans.
You remember the one time you ate that magic bean?
My beans.
And you thought that it would give you the ability to shoot acid, but instead it was just hot snakes, out of your butt.
Well, I get that ability a lot of the times if I eat really spicy foods.
Anyway. Don't I know it? I had a burrito.
This is the grossest fucking stream we've ever done. Just common
For those
poop
of you
jokes
who missed
the whole
it,
fucking time.
While Bees is away, while I was inside the mouth of that large monster, I shat myself to be free of him.
That's
it
true.
did not work, and I am still soiled.
It did work. He spit you out.
Yeah. Additionally, you're not wearing pants. You're just walking around Donald Ducking it all the time, so I don't really feel like it's a huge deal.
No, I am wearing a thin layer of feathered pants. I have male pattern baldness, but for birds, the feathers fall off my ass. So I wear feathered pants so no one knows that I'm bare as a baby down there.
You could dip yourself in the water to clean yourself off.
Yeah, swim around like a little duck.
Okay,
that's
excellent
idea. I was going to say it got weird while I was gone, but I think it started weird. So
Phineas leaps over the side of the boat into the water, but then realizing he can't swim, clambers back up the side of the boat. But his bottom is now clean.
Does anyone else need a short break before we move on, or are you ready to head on over to the east side of town?
I could run in Hot Dice Nerd.
Do a quick Hot Dice Nerd.
I don't know if that means he's going to poop, pee, or masturbate.
Well, they're all three. That's the Hot, the Dice, and the Nerd.
Oh, yeah, excellent.
Yeah, it's
multitasking.
What we call
very
a Thunder Blumpkin.
Okay, bye.
That got weird.
It got weird, and it got weird quick, and that's the way it should be. Oh, look at Tiff with her cafetiere. My.
Oh.
Haven't we done well?
This whole thing?
Yes, it's very expensive.
Did you steal it from an IHOP? Be honest.
No, I bought it on Amazon because I got rid of my coffee maker. So this has just really simplified my life.
Nice.
Plus, I can bring it to. It's really nice for when we play, so I don't have to get up and refill my coffee all the time. I can just do it from here.
Nice.
But I call it
so
French
they told another embarrassing story about me. Do I get more points back?
Yeah, you can have 5. I missed it, so I'm just going to give you
What about
5.
me? Can I get more points?
What about you? What about Tiff?
Can we talk about me?
Can we talk about you? You're weird.
We did talk
hairy
about you. We
bum.
told a story about the time that giant, gross, pustule troll
Yeah.
asked you to marry him, and you considered it for like 5 minutes before you killed him.
Yeah, they told an embarrassing story about me, so I think I should gain
yeah.
full health.
No, you should have gone full health. You do, yeah. You can have 5 hit points back. But don't forget to be weirdly attracted to dudes,
Trolls.
Okay.
Trolls, like actual trolls.
like trolls. Okay.
That's not a problem for me.
I've heard
I'm
that.
not even embarrassed by that story.
Yeah.
I'll like all kinds of people.
Yeah. You're like, okay. So yeah, you like all kinds of people. Whatever kind of guy comes by, it's your jam.
It just has to be a guy. That's it. No, I said that he specifically looked like Jason Momoa, and that's not embarrassing. He was
Sure.
very hot.
Yeah.
I killed him. I'm
He looked
embarrassed
like-
that I killed him.
He looked like Jason Momoa if Jason Momoa had a skin disease.
I didn't have my glasses on.
Looked like Jason Momoa if Jason Momoa looked exactly like Neelix from Voyager.
I don't get that nerd reference.
If Jason Momoa was made of brown leather.
If Jason Momoa looked like the spitting image of Jerry Seinfeld's dad.
I
If
feel
you
that
had
guys
given
are trying
a
to-
2-year-old a purple crayon and said, draw Jason Momoa, that's what he looked like.
From memory.
Listen. I didn't marry him, so I'm not embarrassed. So, in fact, I think
Yeah,
that's
you would have
actually
been
useful.
embarrassed.
Ew, what?
Do you get it?
No.
Like,
That's embarrassing for him. Points for him. What he just said is humiliating.
As you guys make your way out to the east side of town, let me share my screen for you.
oh,
Low
good.
tide.
Oh no, we're fighting.
Where is it?
Oh
I
no!
don't see it.
Here we go. You're
Oh,
fighting.
We're fighting the guy from
You're fighting-
Twitch.
Not
Twitter,
cat.
Twitter user @winning by a rose. Oh no! As you make your way into
no.
town, oh no! She's wearing heels. She's 50 foot tall. She is lifting pubs into the air, crushing them, and then drinking the booze from the inside. And the only thing she's interested in is killing all men and those who associate with men, i.e.,
Yes,
everyone.
queen.
And the whole time she keeps shouting, can I use my look?
Use my flame tongue
Flame tongue
shots.
shorts off.
Like to detect good and evil.
She would like to detect good and evil, regardless of how that spell might possibly work.
I couldn't even get it out.
I can't fight. You're making me fight my
It's
favorite people.
it's monster. It's Monster Cat. She's the
I
monster
love
version.
Cat.
We all love Cat. Twitter user @winning by a rose for those who'd like to let her know she's currently being featured on a Twitch stream as a monster crushing pubs and drinking the booze inside and demanding the death of all men. Would everybody please roll for initiative?
Yes.
15.
Oh boy.
20.
How about a 7?
How about a 7? All right, away we go. Parvulus, you're first up as you see Winning by a Rose. Cat stood on top of a building that she's just ripped the top half out of and picked out all the men, and she's kind of putting them in her mouth and then grabbing the foot and then just pulling that out to see how much comes back.
I'm
very
kind of aroused. Hey, listen, if you win the fight, eat me. I would like to use my my longbow. I would like to use my longbow and shoot the monster's, I guess, neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You could have shot her boobs.
Does a 24 hit? No, I don't want to wreck them.
Yeah, a 24 hits. She's very distracted. She's checking her phone. She doesn't know how to turn notifications off. They're going mental.
Okay. Doing... Fuck out of here.
She doesn't turn notifications off.
Doing 3 piercing damage.
She barely even notices. She's very busy. She's arguing with Cam.
I do get surprise attack because that creature is not taking a turn
yet in combat. That's true.
Yep. So 2d6 more damage. Oh, that actually helps. 11.
Yeah, you like hit her in the shoulder. And she's like, "Oh, fuck off!"
Hey,
right.
This is our town where we live.
That's it. She looks at you and sees something that you're carrying with your name on, and then says it in all caps. Barbius!
Oh God!
Any movement or bonus actions?
Yes, I would like to. Sorry, I'm reading my spell, ensnaring strike, just to make sure it's okay. So yeah, I think I can just cast this spell to give me oh fuck. You know what? I'm going to just cast Zephyr Strike again as my bonus action.
Okay. Is that a save of some kind?
So that's it gives me the ability to move out of range.
Oh, got it. You're moving fast.
Without provoking opportunity attacks, and I move twice as fast.
Got it. And you get advantage on one of your attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Phineas.
Lord Phineas is going to cast Firebolt.
All right. What's the range on Firebolt? Yeah, you can get him. Doesn't matter.
120 feet.
Yeah, easy.
And it's instantaneous, so there's no saving.
How
is
is
no saving?
How's the
no? You have to roll.
I've done 16. I've done 16 damage.
A Firebolt surely needs a saving throw of some kind.
No, I mean.
Nope.
I mean, I cast Firebolt all the time, unless it's like a super fucking high level. Like, you need to roll the hit.
No, there's...
Oh, you're talking really? Firebolt, 120 foot.
Oh, okay, no, you're right. I made a mistake, but I got a 24, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Firebolt is a +6 to hit when you use it, and yeah, 24 hits.
And I did 16 damage.
Oh, boy. Of what? Fire damage?
Yes.
Oh,
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you hussy!
She catches the fire and she uses it to put it on. She pulls a shot glass from somewhere and just lights a drink on fire with it and just slams it back. She's like, ah.
Do you remember the time?
The fire seemingly has no effect on her.
Son of a bitch!
You bought a girl a flaming drink at the bar, and she was like,
"You're welcome."
I don't want this. It's on fire. And you're like, fine, I'll drink it. And then you drank it, and it was still on fire, and we had to put you out, and you burned your whole face.
Oh man!
Oh, that's embarrassing.
What's your face?
I do remember that.
What's your face like?
It just has less feathers.
No, this was a while ago.
Yeah.
He's telling a story from a while ago, but the problem is his brain is broken, so everything just happened 5 minutes ago for him.
That's why they call me the Wise.
So it burned your face, and you've got a burned face, but there's nothing else that's really affected you as a result of it. You can have 2 points of healing from a burned face.
I'm gonna awkwardly flap up to this rooftop.
Oh yeah, absolutely. North, yeah?
Yeah, right there.
All right, there we go. It's Kat's turn. She's like, oh. And she jumps down into the space. As she passes through where all of you are and tries to climb up towards the bird that caught her interest. A creature touches it hits with a melee attack within 5 feet.
I'll have you know, maiden, I'm spoken for.
10, 5, 3. 10 points of fire damage to you, Parvulus, and 5 points of fire damage to you, Lord Phineas. As
Son of a bitch.
So hold on, we don't get opportunity attacks, but
no, she just
leaves
passed
us with
through you.
fire
And,
damage?
like as she passes through you, she seems like she's made of fire, and she burns you.
I hated that. My hair smells so bad when it burns.
As she leans down right into your face, Lord Phineas, and she says, Yorkshire. Does a 7 hit?
It does not.
You don't know where
Thank
that is. As she does that, out
Jimmy
of one
Dragon says, "Rocks fall, everyone dies." That's
out
really
one of
helpful
the,
advice in the chat.
one of the pubs comes stumbling. One of her Twitter followers, a zombie.
He's white knighting.
Man.
He's white knighting his way into the battle.
He's white his way into the battle. Comes staggering forward and makes an attack on Histra. He says, "Nice tits," as he attacks you with +3 on a 23 to hit, doing 3 points of damage.
Psychological damage, for sure.
I'll face you. Whoop.
All right. I hate him.
Well, good news. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to ignore him like I would. And,
Like his parents did.
and I'm going to cast a spell on Twitter user Winning by a Rose.
On Twitter user Winning by a Rose. Spell is cast.
So she's
Some
already
kind
got,
of fire cat.
she's already got damage. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. It's a necromancy cantrip.
Oh, just like the time you did that at the funeral.
Yeah, I remember that. You made my grandmother dance. It was hilarious. Until her beak fell off, and then everyone was horrified.
And now you're banned from KFC.
Well, I guess I'll use that if we pass a KFC in this game.
Pines Grove Fried Chicken. Very interesting place.
Okay, so because she's already got damage, it's supposed to be 2d8, but it becomes 2d12. Or it becomes
boy.
a d12. The die type becomes a d12. So it's 2d12 then. Because it was
Would
2d8.
assume so, yeah.
Okay. 14 to
What
hit.
damage? Oh, to hit. Yes, that hits.
Okay. Sorry, it disappeared on me. Okay, so you point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of dolorous bell of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. In this case,
you just
1d12.
roll for damage. Here comes its Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It failed a Wisdom saving throw, whatever you've got. So whatever you rolled with your 2d12s, 14, that's how much damage she takes.
She's very scared.
No!
Here's a bell. I'll hit a bell.
Any movement or bonus actions?
Yeah, I want to get away from this idiot. So
All
can
right.
you pull me over? Pull me over to by the bear idiot.
Okay, up here.
You have
I have a
successfully
name.
muted him.
He gets an opportunity to attack on you. Takes a lame strike. Does a 15 hit?
Unfortunately, yes.
Doing 7 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Psychological.
Kinda.
No, that's our job.
Harvius.
Okay, that's my turn.
Hi. What can I help you?
It's your turn.
Oh,
Twitter user winning by a rose, ripping apart buildings, pulling out the men and eating them.
what's going on with Phineas there? Is he captured?
No, he's just in range, so like
Okay.
because she's made of fire, she can go anywhere she wants. So she's just stood next to him, and he's getting burned because he's so close.
She's made of fire. She can go over bricks. That makes good sense.
She can do what she wants. Yeah. She's eating men. She's incredibly hot. She's getting free booze. It's the dream.
I would like to move. Are each of these squares 5 or 10 feet?
5. So if
Oh,
you
cool.
can't, if you can't tell, I'm not being a Nazi about it. Just do whatever.
No,
you
no,
want.
no, no, no. Because I have extra range. So I think I can hit them both. I have an extra 5 foot of range. So, I would like to use my hand axe. So I am aiming for whatever zombie this fucking thing is. Does an 18 hit?
The zombie, absolutely.
All right, doing 9 slashing
He
damage.
falls apart.
Yay!
They usually do when men get involved.
And
Then I would
Twitter
I would
user
like
winning by a rose says, "Oh, thank fuck."
I reply, guy.
All right, so I would like to use my hand axe again with my Horde Breaker special ability to attack Twitter user winning by a rose. Rolling a 22 to hit.
A 22 does hit her, and she's like, "Oh, fuck, I just want to get drunk and kill all men."
Yeah, I get it, but this is, I mean, I'm sorry for being a man. Sucks. Doing 8 slashing damage.
Ugh.
And then I would like to use my hammer to attack a second time. I'm sorry. Really sorry. A 20 is what I rolled.
She's like, "You're
Doing-
typical. You're typical for men."
Doing 7 bludgeoning damage. I continue. I know. I really am. I'm working on it. I've been in therapy for months. But unfortunately, I have to use 2-weapon fighting as my bonus action and hit you again. I'm really sorry for this violence.
Well, this is happening. Phineas gets up to get a drink.
I rolled a 26 again.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing 7 slashing damage, and I would like to just apologize again.
She turns around to you and she's like, "Is there at least a good pub around here?"
What?
I mean, yeah, we were sitting at one, but you've been burning down the buildings is all.
it's Lord Phineas's turn, but he's not here, so let's take a little look at what he could do. First of all, the first thing he'll do is move out of range, so he's no longer being set on fire by the burning lady. Take a little look at that. And then he's a sorcerer, so looking at his features and looking at his... Oh, he's back. Hello, it's your turn. You just moved out of the range, so you're no longer being burned by the incredibly hot lady.
Thank you very much. Now I'm going to cast Frostbite upon you. You need a Constitution saving throw of 14.
Here comes her Constitution saving throw. It is a 20.
Well, son of a bitch. I'm going to fly behind this building now.
You fly, back here?
Yep.
That's pretty embarrassing.
No, it's pretty embarrassing. Oof, bad shot.
Almost as embarrassing as the time I saw you drink what you thought was some alcohol at the bar, but it actually turned out to be a spittoon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
yeah.
A number of miners had been spitting not only the juice of the tobacco leaf, but also some of their teeth.
They shouldn't let miners in the bar anyway.
Miners or miners?
Both. They were very young children who worked in a mercury mine.
That's terrible. That's absolutely awful.
Surly young lads they were. One of them had a beard, but he was only 6.
Mercury spit.
That did happen. That happened. Wow.
It's a difficult place to work. Yeah, it makes your teeth.
You know,
fall
it was
out, but
great
thankfully
though.
They had lead ones to replace them. So
there was a plus side to the entire experience because that's the point that all the hair fell off your ass. It was from the mercury spit.
It did?
Yeah,
it fell off completely.
It grew back because we literally just heard about it earlier.
No, it didn't. It didn't grow back.
We heard about your hairy ass earlier, but commented on it when they saw it.
They didn't see it.
They
didn't.
absolutely did.
No, we did not see the hairy ass. We just told everyone she had one.
Yeah.
But then I remembered that the mercury spit made the hair fall out of her butt.
There was a cat that scratched her butt, and then her butt was exposed, and you all said, "It's good to see that you're conditioning."
Oh.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened.
Fine. All right.
Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, that mercury spit, she spit it out onto me, and then the feathers fell off Maya. I'm the one with the bare ass. Yes, now I remember.
An extremely confusing story is Winnie My Rose, Twitter user Winnie My Rose, crawls down and starts to bash into this place, reaching in and grabbing all the booze that she can. Says, "I just want to get drunk and not be bothered by men. Is that too much to ask?" She doesn't
bored by my terrible story.
She doesn't take any
She's
actions
like, I'm
on her.
getting a drink.
Confused by your story, she takes no actions on her turn. Histra, it is your turn.
I think that I should probably regain some health because how embarrassing was that story?
Yeah,
right.
It was just confusing. So yeah, your turn.
Fine. Okay.
It was a mess.
Screw you guys! I'm an artist.
I'm gonna shoot her with my crossbow.
Oh.
28. Does that hit?
28 does hit. As it hits her, she notices you hit her, and she's like, "I'm proud that you did so well as a woman." Ow.
Sorry, queen. Okay. Hang on. Let me roll my damage. 10.
10 damage. Yeah, she's
Sorry, Cat. I think you're wonderful.
she's annoyed by that, but still drinking out of the building where she can find either men's blood or vodka.
Mm-hmm.
How do they not just boil off if she's made of fire?
Who knows? Magic, I guess.
Explain that to me.
Well, good news, because as you asked for that to be explained to you, one of her Twitter followers arrives, and
oh no!
One of her
another reply guy? God damn it!
Another reply guy turns up, and he's like, "Well, actually, the boiling point of alcohol is lower unless you mix it with water, or indeed something like blood." As he comes wandering out of the bar to tell you all about it.
Phineas's eyes roll so far back into his head, he actually gets vertigo.
Parvinus, it's your turn.
I
Kill the mansplainer, Populus.
Yeah, please.
Well, I thought he had some valid points.
No.
Well, actually.
Okay, fine, I'll fucking kill him. I strike at him with my hand axe.
That was pretty.
Does an 8 hit?
An 8? No, an 8 doesn't hit.
Well, I would like to strike at him again with my hand axe.
Oh, no, sorry, an 8 does hit. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong stat. An 8 hits.
Neat. Okay. So in that case, it does 6 plus...
Doesn't matter.
This is,
6. Dead.
Oh, it's dead? Okay, cool.
It's easier to kill a reply guy. Normally, you just have to show them their own reflection.
He's told us the secret. I heard the voice from God. Everyone grab a mirror.
Anything more?
Oh, well, yeah, fuck. I guess my other attack should be, giant monster lady. I'm sorry, but this town is, it's made of flammable things, so it'll get destroyed and people live here. So we gotta, not burn the places, but we're happy to give you drinks. But I don't want to keep fighting you, but I will.
She turns around. She's like, yeah, get me drinks. And then she sits down, she grabs some of these barrels and things and makes herself a seat over here. Still kind of flaming, but not burning the stuff that she sat on. She has control over it. And she sets herself up like a little table and she invites Histra over. Do you go over, Histra?
Yeah.
She goes over and she's got a little table thing. And she's like, why are men?
I know. Same.
Yeah, and she hands you a glass of something that you're pretty sure is a combination of blood and vodka.
Oh, I love it because that's exactly my jam.
That's actually true. Yeah, that's your shit.
You chatting to her, chills her out. She seems much more calm, and then she gives you her she gives you her email address, which is it's at yahoo.co.uk for some reason, and then she heads off into the distance. Just kind of wanders off.
I can't believe that worked.
She's got her own thing going on.
I love
What the fuck was that all about?
It seems like a lot of these monsters just have a substance abuse problem.
I'd never really thought of it that way, and yet, wow.
Oh man, the next one we fight is gonna have a problem with huffing. I know it. She's gonna have gold spray paint in a paper bag.
Now we know that we can help our friends instead of hurting them.
I just like to attack and apologize while I'm doing it. It seems easier that way.
As you look over to one side as you look over to the west of the city, the town's guard seem to have subdued some kind of giant robot in the distance. But over to the south of the city, you can still see destruction continuing. As you
one of these is gonna be Greggy, I know it.
So you head over to the south of the city, see what destruction continues. Do you guys have anything
on the plus side? If it's Greggy, he'll just fall asleep.
On your way between here and the south of the city, do you guys have anything you want to reminisce upon based on your last encounter with that fire lady?
Yeah. I
haven't
remember
been burned by a woman that badly since Histra tried to bake for all of us. Burned down half the village.
She smashed gender roles, though.
Well,
gender roles was a bakery ran by a trans couple. They both died. Awful.
I'm sorry. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I did that. Is it embarrassing? Yes. Would I do
killed
it again?
a trans couple?
Not on purpose, to clarify.
Not on purpose.
No, not on purpose.
I just have a big ass. Sorry.
It was pretty heroic, though, the way you destroyed everything.
I don't know where the story's going anymore.
I don't know either. Thank God a cleric turned up and healed everyone that shouldn't have died.
Yay!
You get 10 points of healing, Histra.
Yay. Thank you.
Despite your hatred of bakeries.
Listen, it's not about that. It was an accident.
Oh, I see.
And it probably wouldn't happen again. It probably wouldn't.
Probably wouldn't, that's true.
Probably not.
Anyone else got stories to tell before you hit the south of the city to find out what's causing all those troubles?
I would like to hear stories about me.
I remember one time that speaking of bakeries, Parvulus ate a magic cupcake, and when he did that, he started barfing gold coins, and he just barfed his way over to the orphanage, and they're not orphans anymore.
Because they're dead from all the coins.
Yeah,
no,
they're still orphans, but they're rich orphans.
They had such a fortune that people actually wanted to adopt them.
That doesn't sound like that's going to work out well.
It was heroic. They didn't have to live in the orphanage anymore. The town is rich. He did that.
After they stopped screaming, they did thank me.
And then one of those orphans opened a mercury mine to employ all of his friends who are now toothless and spitting tobacco juice in the bar.
That's not true. They have lead teeth now.
Look, I mean, oh yeah, I was supposed to tell an embarrassing story. It is embarrassing that you barfed, though.
No, that was heroic, too.
Well, it would have been heroic if you weren't crying.
Don't tell me how to live my life. I experience emotions on a deep level, and that's okay.
I get that. All right, let's make Parvulus more aware of his emotions, and also more willing to feel them, and also have 20 points of hit points repaired. But you are now considerably more willing to be aware of your emotions.
I have what prepared, sorry?
20 hit points.
Oh, I love that.
But you're now much more willing to feel all of your emotions.
Do you guys remember, speaking of gold coins, do you remember the time that Histra punched that man so hard that he just exploded into a cloud of gold coins?
What?
Yeah, his name was Mario. He had a mustache.
He was an Italian fellow. I believe he was a plumber of some kind.
He came over to fix Histra's plumbing, and she punched him and he turned into coins.
I remember he seemed to have a mushroom problem as well.
Listen, I'm gonna stop right there. That didn't happen.
Okay.
Fine.
Maybe you were thinking of me.
It was that's too stupid, and I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
All right, so you make it to the south of the city then.
Fine, don't let me live out my Super Mario fan fiction.
That was very, very weird. I don't really know what to do with it, if I'm perfectly honest. I meant
to say she hit him and like his coin purse exploded, but then my brain broke.
You
so I'm just gonna take the L on that one.
Yes.
You make it to the south of the city. And, been destroyed. Like a great wind has come through for it. What do you see? Oh no, there's lizards. Lizards on the balcony here. And then oh no, it's Twitter user @RobTheGeek.
I'm gonna fucking destroy him.
Oh no, he's here. And he seems angry. And and he's blown down the defense of the tower, and his lizard folk are with him. And he
Goodness gracious, was this
funny you made Rob blow? I hope that wasn't intentional.
Goodness gracious, was this a lumber mill? I haven't seen this much unrestricted wood since I stumbled upon Parvulus's porn collection.
Welcome to Hot Dice Nerds, home of the weird puns. Everyone
this was all your
I
idea.
guess.
You're like, tell embarrassing stories about each other. And then you're like, weird when it gets fucking weird.
I mean, yeah, I'm enjoying them.
Oh shit, Kat, we just defeated you. Well, I guess we didn't defeat you. We she just shut up.
Yay!
And Jimmy Dragon says,
I'm just seeing the chat. Son, 2 plumbers, 1 pipe.
Who said that?
Okay, what the fuck?
Right.
Kat, you got drunk with your friends and then left town. That sounds like you.
And you had a Yahoo email account.
Yahoo.co.uk. Which is embarrassing, but not as embarrassing as having a hotmail.
Okay, I would like to publicly apologize for not letting Sarge get away with his Mario story. I feel guilty about it now.
No, it's fine. I had nowhere to go with it, so I'm glad you stopped me.
It was weirdly meandering, but you could have also killed a man named Sonic and claimed he was a jeweler.
I just decided to say no. That's just how I do.
Though, I mean, that's everyone's right? To decide to say no.
Right. I can do that whenever I want.
Well, unless you're me, and then you have to say it 3 or 4 times.
You have to keep going. There's no MAGA dildo. I don't know what you people are talking about.
If we remember it, it's true.
This is the exact.
Could you kind people please roll initiative?
Parvulus rolled 16.
11.
Oh, I've got
14.
them all. Here we go. A lizard folk jumps down from the battlement, comes towards the edge, can't get close enough to you. Another one also jumps down, runs out into the field. Nothing. Parvulus.
Nothing.
Nothing
It's
in it,
me.
mate.
In it.
Where am I? How far? I'm 10 feet away. 15 feet away. I would like to use my longbow, I think. I'm far enough away. It's fine, right?
Which one is Rob?
Oh, Rob's all the way on
what?
the other side of the battlement. Here he is. Giant Rob.
Oh. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Oh. Well, I guess that's kind of our job.
Can't wait.
Are we heroes, or are we the monsters for not allowing nature to take its course? What the fuck
What?
was that?
What was that?
Well, listen, it was Twitch, and Twitch just decided to do live TV at me.
Oh well, yeah, you gotta leave that muted.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I would like to attack with my longbow. This closest to me. What is that? A fish person?
It's a lizard.
Lizard.
It's a lizard.
Oh, it's a geckoman.
Rob loves his lizards.
It's a geckoman. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He does.
Oh, Rob does have those little lizards. He has so many cute little lizards. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna have to smash you now.
We're fighting Twitter user at Rob the Geek.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
The fish. Doing 10 points of longbow damage.
Oh, man.
Does this count as a surprise attack too?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
My 2d6, they yielded 2 more points of damage.
Man, you're so good at rolling ones. If you need
one
to
each.
roll ones, EB's your man.
Yeah, my game engine, when I invent it, is gonna be 1 is the highest.
1 is the highest. If you roll a 1, congratulations, you're the best.
Yeah.
Everyone likes you, and you're the coolest kid in school. You fully kill a lizard, and you hear Rob go, "No, not my lizards! I'll eat your feet."
Rob
learning so many new things about Rob today.
Oh,
loves
buddy,
a good foot.
he loves the foots.
He does. Any bonus actions?
Well, I have a second attack.
All right.
Can you have a bonus action that makes me forget about Rob's obsession with feet?
Absolutely not. None of us are allowed. Neither are you. We're fighting Twitter user @RobTheGeek.
Who likes feet?
I would like to charge the other fish and
it's a lizard.
Hack him with my hand axe.
Sure, you step over this corpse and attack him with your hand axe.
22 to hit. Doing 5 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to use 2-weapon fighting as my bonus action and hit him with my hammer. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Doing 7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, there we go. Yet again, another dead lizard.
I'm really sorry.
No, I'll eat your feet. He charges at you and turns into a whirlwind. Make a strength saving throw.
I would like to use my luck. Or can I do that on saving throws? I think so.
You'll have to check.
I'm working on it. I'm stupid. Or saving throw. I can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cool. Okay. So, strength saving throw.
Oh.
That's interesting.
You take 19 points of damage as Rob blows you so hard you travel 20 foot back.
You must be very popular.
You said 19?
Yes.
Okay, well, I didn't really care for that.
Lord Phineas.
Lord Phineas casts Scorching Ray.
Oh.
That is 3 rays of bright sunlight. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay.
Oof.
He takes a total of 12 damage.
Takes a total of 12 damage. There he goes. Ah. Any movement?
Give me them feet. I'm gonna fly behind. Actually, no, I can't really, because each cube is 10, right?
No,
each
5.
square is 10. Okay, I'm gonna fly up onto the wall.
10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Histra.
I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver at Rob.
Mind Sliver!
Exactly. Okay.
Mind Sliver?
It's 9.
What's
a 9
his
for
saving throw
damage.
that he has to make for it?
So he has to succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage.
What does he have to... Let's have a look.
I don't know.
Histra, Mind Sliver, intelligence saving throw of 14. Here comes his saving throw. It is a 2.
Oh, sorry, Rob.
Can somebody tell me if that worked?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
He like grabs his head. He's like, ah!
It's just like when I bully Rob in the chat.
Exactly. Dead lizard folk. Parvulus.
Hello. I guess I would like to shoot my longbow at the wind monster.
Why is he? Why is he a wind monster?
Earth, fire, wind, and air.
It just happened to be.
Does a 24 hit?
24 hits.
Doing 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh, he's looking at a bad way.
Oh, I got some news. 'Cause I'm gonna shoot you again with my longbow. Does a 16 hit?
It does, yeah.
Oh.
Doing 9 points of damage.
Looking real rough.
And as a bonus action, I would like I guess to
Wait, Rob is in the chat? Rob's in the chat.
Rob's in the chat. Rob's in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I have
Don't
to.
come out so sexy.
I have to. I don't have a choice.
Rob, I bullied you, and you took some severe damage.
It's true. It was really rude.
They killed your lizards, Rob. They kill your lizards.
Don't blame this on everyone else. It was me. Anyway, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike as my bonus action. And I think that's all I'm gonna do.
All
Great
right.
job, Parvulus. Good
Rob's,
Thank you.
It's Rob's turn. It like spits out blood, but it comes out like crochet. And he's like, I just wanted people to stop making armor out of lizards, as he stammers forward and tries to attack. He tries to recharge his whirlwind, and he does. You two on the ground, Parvulus and Hystra, you need to make a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. If Rob got me, I would be so embarrassed.
Is 24 a good number?
Yeah, 24 is a great number, yeah.
I got a 9.
Oh, Hystra, I'm so sorry. He blows you. He blows you so hard you travel 20 foot and take 16 points of damage.
God damn it, Rob!
One might ask him what that mouth do.
Just found out.
As Rob comes over to slam, with an 11 isn't going to hit anyone. He gets 2, so his second one is a 10, doesn't hit anyone. All right, that moves on to Lord Phineas, who flew himself up to safety up on the wall.
Lord Phineas is going to cast Burning Hands, but instead using fucking feathers, you assholes.
Burning Hands a
Wing.
touch spell for the range?
No, it's a range. Oh, wait.
When
You
I
are
think
correct.
about you, I
The
touch
range
so
is
dumb.
self, so you need to be able to touch him.
This
And I'm
reminds
going
me
to cast Fireball.
This reminds
Fireball.
me of the time that Phineas tried to do a ranged spell that was actually a hands-on spell. It was so embarrassing.
It was extremely embarrassing. Thank you for reminding me.
Although,
At what level are you casting Fireball?
Casting it at level 4,
Oh boy,
and he needs a Dexterity saving throw of 14.
it does. Here comes the dexterity saving throw from Rob. Rob's dexterity saving throw is a 7. He fails.
Rob, you're not very dexterous today.
Very dexterous today.
That would be 30 points of damage, of fire damage.
Rob explodes in a a crushed, like a kind of arc of unfinished projects. I
found a violin.
There's a violin there. There's like learning programming. There's crocheting. It's all flying around.
Seeing that he's destroyed, Phineas becomes extremely hungry, so he flaps down to this tree stump and starts eating one of the lizards tail first.
Oh dear. Yes. Enjoy your lizard.
Just like throwing it up in the air and catching it in his mouth.
It's barbecued? Is it barbecued?
I'm hungry.
It's raw. He's eating a raw.
And now I can use burning hands and cook it.
You guys feel like you've probably defeated everything that's in the city apart from like one side of the city that was being taken care of by the god. But then from the center of the city, like from the ground, rises up something horrible and terrifying. You hear the ground shaking. You know it must come from the center of town, and you head there as fast as you can. Anything you guys want to do as you're sprinting towards the center?
I want to talk about the time the pair of these fuckers auditioned for a play, and neither of them read the script, and they just showed up, and they were like, I can act, and they were like, okay, go ahead. It was the most awkward thing I ever saw in my life.
I come from a long line of thespians, but I do need preparedness. I definitely should not have quoted an entire Rick and Morty episode.
Actually sounds like something that I would do in real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's checking out. That's embarrassing.
You guys...
That's like a nightmare I have.
I can act.
Acting is just D&D, but you have to move.
They're like, sure, go ahead, get up on stage and audition. I remember one time when I punched a guy and he turned into coins.
Anyway,
Bees, that's really an embarrassing story. I'm ashamed.
That is shameful for all of you. I feel like you've got some pretty well-rounded characters, so you all can just go onto your character sheets and mark long rest before we head into that final section.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, like yes, but oh no, this isn't gonna end well.
I have some news. I think
What?
we're gonna get fucked up in this fight, y'all.
Nah. It'll be fine. It'll be good.
Do you make it to the central part of the city? There's destruction and bodies and fire and just everything around seems awful as you look to see what's going on. Let me share my screen.
I think we all knew this was coming.
Where's my mouse? Here it is. Just share my screen. There we go. Oh no, it's Twitter user at
I knew it.
Just wait for him to fall asleep and we'll be fine.
Oh, look at this! You're in a beautiful town. You're just like as you approach the edge of town here, just looking out, and oh my god, it's this giant monster. He looks so bored and confused simultaneously.
Is part of his thing that we don't hear anything he says until the fourth word?
That's exactly it. He's got earbuds in, and he says,
"Is he going to breathe extremely
assholes.
loud into his microphone?"
Yeah, exactly that.
I always
pick up his
suggest
child
that
so it screams at us.
he begins his sentences with, "Hey, how's everybody doing?" and then says whatever he's gonna say. He never listens to me though.
There we go. I'm just sending out a little tweet. Let people know.
Why don't you send out
He's going to attack us with his like relentless photoshopping.
Messenger Raven? It's like a tweet.
Guys are here. You can just see corpses as far as the eye can see, and then there's this
really pretty.
this giant monster, much bigger much, much bigger than all the monsters that you've seen so far.
Do they live?
An absolute unit.
Are the corpses going to be okay?
Let's go with probably not.
What's he gonna do? Prescribe us some medicine?
I don't think that's his job. He's the one who fills the
prescription.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Get your shit together.
Would you guys roll initiative?
Yeah.
Why don't you do that?
Yeah, why don't you roll initiative, Bees?
I did.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled it. I got a 17.
Away we go. Histra.
I go first.
What do you want to do? You want to see anything? Do anything? Like, what's your plan here?
I obviously need to get within, like, close enough to see him. So
you can see him from here. He's a giant fucking arsehole. Look at him.
Yeah, but how far is he? Like, what's the range?
Oh, he
it's
is
like 150 feet,
10,
maybe?
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Like 120 feet.
Oh.
Let me move up here to this statue. Behind it a little bit so I can hide.
Hide behind the statue.
But so that I can peek out from the side and shoot him.
Twitter user @me_Greggy kicks the side of this building and he's like, "Fuck Rochester."
Phineas. Phineas is going to flap up to the top of that little arch.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to shoot Firebolt at him.
What's the range on Firebolt?
120 feet.
All right, let's Firebolt it up.
Wait, could I not have attacked? I only moved.
Oh no, I thought you were done.
Moved 60 feet.
Yeah, you moved a long distance. He has a long fly distance.
Oh, okay.
You say Firebolt
I got a
or
19.
Fireball?
Firebolt.
All right, yeah, 19 hits him.
Haha, Greggy.
Good job.
Got an 8.
Sorry, Graffy.
8 fire damage.
Yeah, it barely grazes him as he continues to just like rip out bits of the building and be like, "You guys are dumb."
We learned it from watching you.
Hey, remember that time me and Greggy were T-Rexes?
Do.
Yeah.
I also remember that. You guys destroyed a town.
It's one of my all-time favorite moments. Just the absolute destruction. You were like, "How can we best save this town?" And your solution was to destroy the town and everyone in it. Because if everyone's dead, then nobody is enslaved.
I've often thought that the nuclear apocalypse would be the most ethical way to get rid of humans and let the planet return to itself.
Okay, Barbulus.
Thanks, Barbulus.
Thanks, Barbulus. What would you like to do on your turn?
I don't know. As soon as I said that, 2 people stopped watching.
Yeah, funny.
You did it.
Where am I?
Here.
I'm in the bushes. I'm just still in the bushes.
Yeah, you're still in the bushes down here.
Between George and George W. You know, never.
I got it. Yeah,
Yeah, we get it.
I would like to use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to then move up to the statue next to Histra.
Hi. Hey, bestie.
Hey, bestie.
You're middle-aged, so I'm assuming that you're a little bit out of breath.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I am chubby. We've been breathing all that smoke from earlier and such.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you doing later, Histra?
Your dad?
Oh, that's extremely embarrassing. I'll just have to hold on to that for later. Cool. I've done the movement. Now I'm going to do the shooting of the longbow at the Greggy. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ooh.
Fucking low AC ass Greggy motherfucker. All right. That does 5 piercing damage. Has he had a turn yet?
He has, yeah.
Okay. So 5 piercing damage then.
And he's like, oh, this town sucks so much.
Why don't you move?
I'm not even from here. History, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do the where is it? Where did it go? Oh, I'm gonna do the Crimson Rite. So I'm imbuing my crossbow again because I have to redo it after a long rest. Yeah. For an extra d6. And then I'm going to hit him with my crossbow. Does a 27 hit?
27 hits, yeah. He's a
Greggy,
big guy.
Greggy is in the chat. He says, why are you attacking me? This isn't even your town.
How about a 7? 7 damage.
7 damage. Greg is like, oh, it sucks here so much.
Yeah, but it's where we live, fucker.
It's Greggy's turn. He steps forward towards you guys, and then he kind of hang on, I can do this with the tokens. Here we go. Steps forward towards you guys, and then he kind of flips round, so you got the back of him, and then he's like, and that's a big old fart.
Can I just light something like my tinderbox and try to light it on fire?
You light a tinderbox, yeah. You and Histra take 1 second.
Why did you do that?
Because it's hilarious.
Both of you take 16 points of fire damage as you light Greggy's giant fart on fire.
Does he take any damage?
No.
Ahem. This reminds me of the time that Histra ate some of Populus's magic beans. We had to condemn the building.
You ate those?
Does it remind you of that?
It does. It does. Mostly because of the scorching damage.
That's so embarrassing. I'm humiliated.
I believe you kept saying it's so hot. It's so hot. It smelled like burnt hair.
You were talking about your little starfish there.
Greggy reaches up into the building and grabs a chunk of it, rips the top of a chunk of the building out and chucks it at the bird that's sat up on top here. Does a 20 hit, doing 29 points of bludgeoning damage as he knocks you off.
Fucking hell!
Holy shit.
Big Greggy.
You're not gonna give me any healing after that story?
It was a weird story. I liked it, but I think you're fine for healing.
No, I'm not. I just took 16 points of damage.
How much health have you got? Quite a lot, I think, right?
Meanwhile, I'm down by half if anyone remembers anything terrible about me.
I do. I remember a lot of terrible things about you. One of the most terrible things that I could think of is we were tracking what we thought was a pack of insidious orcs. And I was like, hey, these tracks, they're definitely just dwarves. And you're pretty sure that they were the orcs. So we followed them down, and when we got there, it was a bunch of dwarves And then I told the story about how you were embarrassing at another time, and they all laughed at you, and it felt bad on your
In
inside.
my defense, those were very tall dwarves.
And yeah, an Inception heal for 20 points.
I want you to know that sometimes I let my brain disconnect from reality, and just whatever falls out is what you get.
You can't have to do that during this game.
That reminds me of the time you tried to cure an earache by pouring milk in there. Then you had flies buzzing around your head all day, and you kept saying,
"Oh no, that's
Does
not
anyone
where I
else
poured
see
the milk."
these?"
Oh no.
Where'd you pour the milk, Parvulus?
I mean, into my butthole. What?
Lord Phineas, it's your fault. It's your turn.
Lord Phineas is going to use Scorching Ray on Greggy.
Okay.
Perfect.
Does, there's going to be 3 of them. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
And a 22.
Yep.
And a 20.
Yep.
Oh, I think somebody just left. Maybe Greggy wanted to stop watching himself. get his
24
ass
points
kicked.
of damage.
24 points of damage. Greg is like, fuck you, Rochestrians. Fuck you.
Would you
This
call
town
me?
sucks so hard. Parvulus,
Every town sucks.
did you have any movement you wanted to do, bird person? Phineas, any movement?
Yeah, I want to flap back up to my perch.
All right.
There we go.
Parvulus,
Hello.
your turn.
Okay. I think maybe I'm just a pawn. Maybe this is just a game. Maybe I'm just an avatar being piloted by a person.
Okay.
That was very nice, Parvulus. You mind attacking the monster now?
Oh yeah, okay. I charge the monster and attack with my hand axe.
Oh boy. Run right up to him.
Does 20 hit? I'm pretty
Yep.
sure it does. Doing 8 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
For my second attack, I will use my light hammer. It's a 22.
Yep.
And I do... You're not going to believe this. 4 bludgeoning
That's
damage.
all right, yeah.
And then I 2-weapon fighting with my hand axe again. Rolling a 15.
Yep.
Is that- Doing an additional 6 piercing or slashing damage.
Oh boy, yeah.
Voice is fucking killing me.
Greg is like, I've had it with this town. This is what I always say, never go to Rochester. Ah!
Really
History.
sorry, Rafi.
Yeah, okay. I want to do... Can I do a spell? Would that be okay?
Yeah, dude, do a fucking spell, yo.
Okay.
Spell it out.
Spell
Yes,
it,
queen.
Spell it out. Okay.
Onomatopoeia. So
think
to
I
spell
would
that.
I think I would like to use... Is he a humanoid?
That's a good question.
What manner of beast is a graph?
It's a giant.
That sounds pretty humanoid.
That's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use Scorching Ray.
Giants are humanoid creatures. Hope this helps.
Marvelous was right.
18.
18 hits.
And then damage 6.
I mean, yeah, it hits him. It
That's
hurts him
fire damage.
He's like he's a big guy. That's not a lot of damage.
But it's fire damage, so it hurts a little bit more.
I mean,
it's ouchie.
Ouchie.
You don't like it.
Big boy with Parvulus stood right below him. Swings with his Morning Star, 22 to hit, doing 26 damage to you, Parvulus.
Oh!
Grabbing a rock and trying to throw it at Hystra behind the building.
I'm hiding.
So
I'm
he
sorry,
was
did you
throwing it
say-
with disadvantage because you were hiding, so that's very good because his best was 32 to hit and his worst was 13. A 13 doesn't hit, right?
Oh.
No? Yeah. Yeah. Good thing you were hiding. He missed. Rocks break off the side and he's like, oh, fuck Rochester! Phineas.
I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Alright.
Fireball or firebolt?
That's a question, isn't it?
Fireball. He needs
At
14
what level
dexterity
are you?
saving throw.
At what level?
Casting at 4th level.
Okay, his dexterity saving throw is a 5.
Oh boy.
He's
This
making
is gonna hurt him.
exactly this face as it hits him.
I just did 39 points of damage.
God damn!
Holy shit.
Yeah, that fucked him up pretty bad. So
Put that right in your butt, you son of a bitch!
He's like trying to wipe it off his face. One of his earpods falls out. He like tries to insult you, but you only catch the last 2 seconds of it. He's like, "You prick."
It's funny because it's true.
That's how Greggy is.
That's how he do. People don't
And
do
then there's
anything
5
like
minutes
that,
of
but it do.
uninterrupted. And then there's 5 minutes of uninterrupted heavy breathing into his microphone.
That's it. As we listen to as we fight Twitter user at @itmegreggy. Do you have any movement, third person?
No, I'm pretty happy where I am.
All right. Parvulus, the allegedly wise, right up in this guy's grill.
I've told you it was ironic. So what if? I don't know. I guess maybe I could just attack with my hand axe, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Parvulus. Good idea.
I would like to use my luck.
I just saw you roll that 9. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
If you use dndbeyond.com for all of your encounters and you build them in that, and all of your characters' dice rolls show up as they make them. So A, it keeps them honest, and B, it allows you to like track everything.
That's why I use these. Nobody knows.
I rolled a 19. With
Yeah,
my
19
luck.
hits.
Doing 6 slashing damage.
Oh yeah, you slash away at his feet. It's like, ah! Rochesterian piece of shit! Tries to kick at you and misses.
I'm pretty sure this town is called Iron Gate or some shit.
What?
I don't even think you're in the right town, guy.
What? And he like hops around and looks at the town center building up here, and it says like the town of Irongate, and he's like, oh fuck, I got the wrong fucking fuck. Like, sorry, wrong town.
Is that all it took was just for us to tell him it's not Rochester? Oh my god.
I told you my name was ironic.
I messaged all of the people that I was going to get in, and shout out to Big J Dubs. We didn't get time to do his one because time. But I messaged all of the guys and told them like, I'm going to put you in. Why would a giant monster version of you being attacking the city? When I messaged Greggy, the only reply I got is he just went wrong town.
I couldn't understand why he kept
I love
saying-
that Cat chose men. I was attacking the
Yeah,
town.
Gavin was like,
getting
I'm gonna kill
drunk.
men and get drunk. I'm like, all right. Greggy's was, I want to stop them. I want to stop them using lizard armor for it. I want to stop them killing lizards and using lizard armor. And if they don't, I'm going to eat their feet. I'm like, right.
Robs.
Oh, it's so good. What was James?
James was just like, oh God, I can't remember. Like he just wanted to smoke the town, and he wanted Thad to be there.
Done and done.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill Thad.
No,
Yeah.
Thad obviously turns into a regular cat and swims for
Regular
safety.
dad.
Now you've got these characters with these incredibly weird backstories that you can bring into future campaigns. The next time there's a one shot, you'll be like, I know a bird is shit himself who's ready for this.
And he has no problem with shitting himself many times.
I gotta tell you, I didn't think either of those things would work.
It was a good game. I like
It was
that
hard
was
to
really
come up
fun.
with stories, though.
It was.
You guys came out with way more stories than I was expecting. I thought that like you would kind of do like 1 or 2 each encounter, but you were like trying to knock out 6 or 7 every encounter. That's when you started to dry up. Like you came up with exactly the amount of stories that I thought you would that were like solid, and then it just kind of like dribbled out towards the end. But like
Well, you kept asking, you're like, does anybody have any more stories? And I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah,
Listen,
same.
I didn't-
fair enough.
I blame you.
I was told there wouldn't be any
I'll
math.
blame me as well.
Yeah.
I got rid of my best stories right away.
Right away.
Yeah.
Me too.
Straight out of the gate, all of the good
I had
stories.
nothing
gone.
left.
Yeah.
So
I thought we were going to be telling stories about ourselves. So I
They
was
see,
like,
because you want to tell a story about yourself. That's what people want. They want to tell a story about themselves being heroic. But guess what? No.
oh no, I fully intended on telling embarrassing stories. I had like a whole backstory.
I feel like you
worked
would have
out
done it
where-
anyway. That's true, yeah.
Yeah. My whole backstory was that I was kicked out of the town. I was supposed to be the prince, and I would take over, but I was such a fuck up that my dad demoted me to lord and kicked me out and told me to make something of myself. And then my younger sister became queen.
That makes a lot of
Lord,
sense. And
Lord.
that fits for you. I feel like if we'd let Tiff tell her own stories, that she'd have been like, oh, this is so embarrassing. I won the lottery and now I own a giant house.
And
I
it's
feel
like-
bad because like I didn't work for it and now I have a
I don't even
Ferrari.
feel like a commoner, you know? Like, isn't that embarrassing?
I would absolutely do that.
You know,
It's just who
what
you
you're
are.
saying.
It's just how you are.
Like I'm so beautiful that men keep falling down in front of me, and it's really hard to get anywhere.
It's so hard for me to like just walk in and get a dinner reservation. I still do, but it's difficult.
Well, I mean, we did pretty good. That's like, it's hard because it's like improv on the spot. You have to think of.
Yeah, so I mean, thanks for just thinking of poop and cum the whole time, everyone.
I came up with something kind of.
My brain completely froze. It was just like mid rope.
Well, that will haunt me for some time.
Well, I gotta say, I really, really, really enjoy having guest stars who aren't actually playing. We could just torture them in the chat.
It's true. I mean, but they
That
still
was a lot
joined the
of
chat
fun.
because I can see Greggy joined and said, "Is this new Havenbrook?"
It's not.
All the clues were there. The clues were there. What?
And it
What
turns
would
out the stupidest one.
What
With
would
the
it have
friends we made
taken?
along the way.
What would it have taken to appease James?
Just roll him up a big fatty. He'd have been fine with that.
Out of nothing?
God
We don't
damn
have
it.
that.
No,
Well,
we could have taken the sails
ship-
down.
The ship was covered in gunpowder and cannons. I mean, like, tell,
We could have
tell your
taken
own
the sails
story.
down. He would have been
We could
fine.
be
We
like
could have blown it
Candygram
up.
for Mongo.
Head below decks and see what's available. You have found something. Tell your own story in a one shot. You get a lot more like freedom to like say the stuff you find.
Man,
Oh,
that
man, that
sounds
was awesome.
perfect for me.
That was so much fun.
What's fun?
All right, I'm gonna go consume food now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Same.
Goodbye,
Same.
everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for watching.
HotDiceNerds.com.
Hopefully, the audio is there for the podcast.
The audio is definitely there for after the first encounter. If you when this hits like Spotify and YouTube and stuff, you might not get the first encounter, and I'm very sorry for that. It's because I drink while I do this, so occasionally I make mistakes.
It happens.
You may be missing the first encounter, but we did a little catch up at the start, so hopefully that got everyone up to
That's
speed.
happened so many times in my podcast that we've built in redundancies because we've blown our audio a couple of times. So we have
Sound
two
good.
things recording now just
For-
because. So
For our
I
8
totally.
listeners, I
It's normal.
apologise if you missed the first part.
Hot Dice
All right.
Nerds a million years.
HotDiceNerds.com. Hot Dice Nerds a million years.
Twitter.com/Hot Dice Nerds.
Oh,
Twitch TV,
Instagram
Hot
/Hot Dice
Dice
Nerds. Love you, bye.